you guys for tuning in, for checking out my channel. I'm all in my shoes. Um, I'm very excited about what I have to share with you guys, what I have to share with the world. Um, I'm planning on. I really don't know what I'm planning. I'm really just kind of flying by the seat of my pants on this thing. But my intention is to be 100% an open book for you guys, to share my journey, to share my story, my history, where I've been, where I'm at, where I'm going. Um, this is a challenge for me because I'm usually when it comes to certain aspects of my life, I'm usually very reserved. I don't like to show weakness. I don't like to show pain. I don't like to show struggle. But I definitely intend to bring um, the struggle forward and lay it on the table. And the point in doing that is because um, we all struggle. We all have our weaknesses. We all have our shortcomings and things like that. But my point is to bring to you, to show to you, to give to you motivation, okay, overcoming these things. Um, this year, 2018, is coming to an end, but besides being in prison for 15 years, which, you know, is a can be considered a very low point in anyone's life. But this year, I've hit some extremely low points that included, um, you know, losing a very important relationship. Um, a couple of those, a few of those very important relationships, just due to my own, um, lack of understanding and lack of maturity. But I will get into all that and I will share it with you. Um, I've also experienced homelessness, like real homelessness, this year, and um, where I'm headed, basically, will contrast all of that. And I have a faith inside of me that I wish to share with you, a strength that's inside of me, this belief that I can be everything that I was put on this earth to be, regardless of mistakes that I've made, regardless of obstacles that are placed in front of me, regardless of all of that. And that's the story that I want to share with you. So, I had to look in the mirror and make decisions and make changes and be honest with myself about, um, what I really am and how I can be better, in what ways I can be better, and take responsibility for certain things. So that's definitely put me back on the right path, and I definitely do have some mountains to climb. If I look at where I'm at as opposed to where I want to be. So that's what I want to share with you, my journey from here to there. And I'll also share with you how I got to where I'm at right now. So I hope that you guys, you know, listen. I hope that you're interested. This is coming from a person that, is not something that I'm proud of, but I have to share that aspect with you just to give you some contrast. And I spent 15 years in prison. I was uh, convicted as a minor at 15 years old, and I was sentenced to 17 years. I ended up spending 15 of those years um, in prison. So, but I'm here, and God got me. I am a spiritual person, I like to say. I'm not into religion in any kind of way, but I know that there's a God that is greater than me, and I answer to Him, and that's what sets my standards for me and my character and how I decide to move through life and how I decide to treat people. You know, even with the mistakes that I make and the dumb things that I do. The point is to be better and to recognize your shortcomings, to recognize your weaknesses, and don't mistake your strengths as weaknesses. So this is the beginning. This is just basically a quick overview. Um, I have a lot going on. A lot going on right now. I'm starting 2 different businesses um, that will basically lead into 4 different businesses. And I want to share this with you because I have this faith that says this is going to happen. And I need it to be documented. I need somebody to see this story. I need somebody to know, damn, if he did that, I can do it. And I want to share it with you the whole way. I want to go from being broke to being well off, very well off. But not just to be well off. I want to help. I want to be a motivation, like I said earlier. I want to be a resource for people. I want to be a servant to my community, to my family and friends, to anybody that's willing to listen and that wants to be better and has made a decision to be better, but just might not know how, or just might need a word of encouragement. That's what this channel is about, and it would definitely be interesting because I'm definitely going to keep everything wide open, from my family and friends, from my fiance to my kids. I have a 1-year-old. My first son just turned 1 in October. I do have um, I don't even want to call him my stepson or my half son, but biologically he's not my son, but I've had him since he was 6 months old, and he's 3 years old now, and he's a terror, but I love him to death. So those are my 2 sons and my fiance, and then I'll bring everybody else into the picture, because if you don't know them, then you really won't know me. And I want you to feel like you know me, like you know my story, and you understand every one of my movements, and you can take something from that and gain value from it. And hopefully that can allow you to look at your life and look at your situations and be influenced by the positivity that I brought to the table, by the ideas that I'm giving to you. So, number one, encouragement, motivation. Let's stop making excuses. It's about to be 2019. All of your dreams, you need to chase them. You need to go for them, and don't let anything stop you. Okay? So I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you how to do it. I want y'all to come and walk a mile in my shoes. The king that prison built.